For math today, we're going to be doing a couple of different things, using what we're learning that's new, and then using what we've known before. So we're going to take a look here at my small whiteboard. And on my small whiteboard, I've written down some equations. And we're starting to work on equations that are bigger than they used to be. And so we're going to start with this 9 plus 3 equation. And the way for us to figure that out is by using what we knew before, by taking our big number 9, saying it out loud, 9, and then we can do circles to help us. We would draw our 3 circles and go 10, 11, 12. Or use our fingers and go 9, 10, 11, 12. We would find out that equals 12. Now we're going to take that and we're going to look at the next one that says 10 plus something equals, and we want it to also equal 12. So we can think about secret code cards, and we can think about how this is already getting stuck in our brain, that 10 plus 2 would equal 12. Now, when we look at that, we start to notice 9, 1 more is 10. With 3, 1 less is 2, and that they both equal 12. So when we come upon a math problem, we can kind of quickly go, oh, if I know 9 plus 3 equals 12, then I know that 10 plus 2 equals 12. And the other way around too, we can go, oh, I already know in my brain fast that 10 plus 2 equals 12. So when I see 9 plus 3, that equals 12 also. The next one, I have the 9 underlined because it's greater, bigger, or more than the 8. So we take that 9 and we put it in our brain, and we can count on. We can use 8 more circles or our fingers, right? Say 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and find our answer. We have 2 ways to do that. Now we want to figure out 10 plus what also equals that 17. We can think about secret code cards. 10 plus what comes hopping along? 7 equals 17. Now remember what we just did up here. We're starting to get this stuck into our brain that if we know 10 plus 7 equals 17, then we can kind of quickly figure out that 9 plus 8 equals 17 too. But if that's not sticking in our brain, it is perfectly okay to still do your work by finding your bigger number and counting on your circles or using your fingers to count on. When we look at it, we notice that 9, 1 more is 10. And over here with the 8, 1 less is 7, but they both equal 17. Let's give it a try over here. I'm going to go ahead and draw the 6 circles that I need so I can do my counting on. 9 is bigger. I say it out loud, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or using my fingers, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I find out that that answer is 15. Now I'm going to come down. I want this one to equal 15. Also, 10 plus. Do you think you're starting to figure that out quick as can be? Maybe even not need to think about secret code cards? But you sure can if you want to, because you have these, right? 10 plus 5 equals 15. Now let's take a look. There's our 9. 1 more is 10. There's our 6. 1 less is 5. But they still equal 15. Down here on this one, I just underlined the first 9 because they're the same. And we've had that happen before. I'm going to go ahead and draw my 9 circles just above the other one. Using counting on, say the first one out loud. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Or I say it out loud. 9 and use my fingers. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Find out that answer is 18. I'm going to put 18 here. Do you think you know without using secret code cards? You can use your secret code cards, or can you start to look and go, 9 and 1 more would be 10. 9 and 1 less than that would be 8. So knowing all these different equations and getting them stuck lightning into our brain is helping us to be able to do that faster. So now we're going to take that. We're going to look at some story problems. Remember, we're mixing in what we've done before with what we're doing now. We kind of adding things together and making them a little bit harder, actually. And I'm going to look over here and see when we're doing story problems, we must remember that step number 1 was to look at the words and think about the words. What is the story problem asking us about? What is the story problem asking us to do? Number 2 was to do our equations, circles, or money. That's where we show our work. And number 3 was to do our label. So let's look at our first story problem here. It says, 9 tigers played a game. Then 5 more tigers came to play. How many tigers are playing in all? Well, let's see. We're going to think about the words. Playing in all. They want us to add that together. Okay? None of them went away. None of them went bye-bye. So it's got to be plus. And we're going to use our equation step next. 9 tigers plus 5 more tigers came, and we're going to find out that answer. We're going to go and underline our bigger, greater, more number, say it out loud. We can draw our circles, 5 of them here where they fit, and go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and that helps us to figure out that answer. Maybe you were already thinking, 1 more than 9 is 10, 1 less than 5 is 4, so that equals 14. And the label, number 3 step, the label. How many whats? How many tigers are playing it all? So that story problem is about tigers. And I look right here to be able to spell that word. Let's check out our next one. 9 alligators were swimming. 7 more joined them. How many alligators all together? They want to know how many are all together. We're doing step number 1 and thinking about our words. None of them swam away. They're not gone. So this is not a minus. This is a plus problem. Then we go to our equation. 9 plus the 7 more equals. I'm going to go ahead and put a line under 9. This is how we show our work. Showing our work in math is very important. I'm going to draw the 7 circles to help me out. I'm going to say 9 out loud, 9. I'm going to touch 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now maybe you were thinking about it this way. 1 more than 9 is 10. 1 less than 7 is 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. But maybe doing it this way works better for you. And with math, you always do what works best for you. Okay, let's figure out our label. That's step number 3. How many alligators altogether? It's asking us about alligators. So we're going to put alligators for our label. Okay, next story problem. 9 snakes are lying in the sun. 6 more snakes are lying in the grass. How many snakes are there in all? None of those snakes went away. None of them crawled off. So we're going to do a plus problem. We're going to do 9. Step number 2 is our equation. Plus 6 equals. We're going to go ahead and show our work by underlining our bigger, greater, more number, drawing our 6 circles to help us out. We go 9. We say it out loud. I like to touch the circles to help me counting on. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now that might be the best way for you. Or you could be a person who says, I know that 1 more than 9 is 10, and 1 less than 6 is 5. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Now we need our label, step number 3. How many whats? How many snakes? This story problem is about snakes. Then we've done all 3 of our important steps. Now, for our other part of our job today, we are going to be using our workbook. Workbook number 4. We saw our letters to parents. We did that page. You might have done that page. We definitely did this page together. Then you come to 2 pages that are kind of darker gray, one here and one behind it. Now, what you're going to do on these pages, and let me clip mine up so I can have my hands ready to work and write and do what they need to do. And I'm going to grab my marker to do it. Is we see lots and lots of bigger math problems. What you need to do, underline your bigger number, and sometimes it's first and sometimes it's second. Doesn't really matter. You just find the one that's bigger, greater, or more. Put circles under your other, or maybe over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to help you out. That's called showing your work. Say 7 out loud and touch. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We touch as we are counting on. And you're going to finish this whole page. Take a picture and put that on Seesaw for me. And you're also going to finish the next page and then take a picture of that and send it to me on Seesaw. Now, these 2 pages, you can cut them out and use them for what we call flashcards. Okay, flashcards are what we do when someone holds it up for us and we say it fast as can be. We say 5 plus 7 equals 12. 6 plus 7 equals 13. And that way we are starting to get those math problems, equations, fast in our brain. Okay, so that's your job for today.